I just want to let you know that you can be a wonderful, beautiful daughter, a beautiful Middle Eastern or Southeast Asian girl without having to give your power away. It doesn't have to be that you either give everything up and just let all your dreams go and let all your freedom go, or give up your family. It doesn't have to be one or the other. We often think that it's going to be like that because the mind likes to assume the worst case scenario just to prepare us for it. You can follow your heart while still respecting and loving your family and your culture. And if it's a situation that doesn't allow that, if you're choosing to follow your heart while still being respectful, intentional, and honoring of your family, but it's still not approved, then I don't know whether that makes you the problem. You know, like if you're doing everything in such a heartfelt way, you're conscious of other people's beliefs and things, and if it's still not received, then that's not necessarily your fault or your problem even, to be honest. Like it's not, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, it's a shame if you were to let go of living a life that you could live. Because here's the thing, like it's not even about just having freedom and going and exploring. Like of course those things are magical, but it's about the person that you become in the process. This whole life that we live is nothing more than an unraveling of ourselves and getting to know more and more of ourselves, unlocking new parts of us. And right now, you think you know who you are, but you only know the version of you that's in this life that it has been so far, whether it be the comfort zone, the home, just the version of you that's been making all the current choices up until now, all those decisions, all those thoughts up until now. But it's not until you change it up that you get to unlock new parts of you and discover more of who you are. Like I thought I knew who I was and I was so sure of it. Oh my God, I was so sure of it. Just goes to show how much you don't know who you are when you think you do. But when I left and I moved to this city by myself, I realized, everything I thought I was not me. It was not me. It was a beautiful compilation of all the different coping mechanisms I had discovered and created in order to keep myself surviving as that person, if that makes sense. Just a whole bunch of habits and things. But it's not when you actually go outside of your comfort zone, put yourself in a little bit of fear, I guess, to be able to discover who you really are. And if this is something that you've been called to do, or something of the sort, where you just want to shake things up, but you feel like you can't because you're too scared of like how that might affect other people in your life or your culture, you need to know that like there's a cost and a benefit to every situation. Every single situation in this life, you're going to win some and you're going to lose some. Even the stuff that you think is so good, there's still always some loss in that too. So what I'm trying to say is like, no circumstance is ever going to be perfect, but you got to choose what is more important to you. Do you really think that there is anything more important than the development of your own soul? I guess I just wanted to remind you that you can choose that. Of course, it's going to come with the loss of other things, but maybe not in the way that you think. It might not be as dramatic as you think. I'm just going to be that person that gets those wheels turning in your mind, because it's so easy to just not go for something when it's hard and when it's going to create some confrontation and things like that. But it's the treasure that you find on the other side. Like it's the you that you uncover, even in the process of going through that confrontation, you discover more of yourself. Even in just the decision to follow your heart and your desires, you get treasure in that too. Like there's so much to it, and I can't see how there could be any true loss. I can't see how the loss wouldn't be worth it, I guess, if it's something that your soul is longing for. Like if you're getting this calling in your soul, like you just want to go and explore or discover something, to deny that, like, I don't know. I feel like We need to stop doing that. Life would be so different if we all stopped doing that. If we all stopped resisting the things that our soul is yearning for. Imagine if we all stopped doing that, we'd all be living our dream life. We'd all be in such a blissed out place because we're all standing in our own truth. We would all just be standing in love for not just ourselves, but with each other. So, what is one small action you can take to start heading towards your desires? Not what everyone else wants from you, not what's convenient, not what's comfortable, what you actually want. What's that thing in your heart that kind of makes you nervous but also really excited? You know that one? Where it's like, oh, I don't know if I should do that, but damn, that would be so good. What's one step you can take towards that? If you don't feel ready to take a step towards it, what's one belief around that or thought pattern around that you can start investigating? In other words, what's stopping you?